Hi friends, it's me. It's Christine with a K. I just wanted to say something really quick. Mother's Day is coming up this weekend, and for those of you who are going to be missing your mamas this coming weekend, whether you just lost your mom or if you lost her 25 years ago. It's okay. It's okay. And something that I have learned, particularly over the last 4 years, because we lost my mom in 2022, you do what you want to do for Mother's Day and for any special day that just reminds you of your loved one, that just makes the grief or the missing, the hurt, a little deeper. I was never a big fan of Mother's Day to begin with, just for me personally. So I haven't really made a big deal out of it for myself. My mother loved Mother's Day. We would go out for Chinese food, the whole family, and then we usually go back to my parents' house, and because they had a pool, and it was always too cool for the kids to go in the pool, but if it was nice, we could go and sit outside, and we would have a dessert there, and we would do like brownies and ice cream, which was always a family favorite. So for this day, for this year, if you want, do something that, if it'll help you, only if it's going to help you get through the day. Do something that your mom would have enjoyed. The first, 2023, after my dad passed away, and we had sold my parents' house, my sister and we took some of the money from the sale of that house, and we rented a suite at the Phillies game. So cool. And just side note, if you ever have the opportunity to do that, it totally ruins any future visits to the ballpark, because you're just like, I just want to watch every game in a suite, because the food and the drink is included. You have your own bathroom. You know, if it starts to rain, you're inside. I mean, it's just awesome. But what we did was we had our families. We invited, we had my dad's, one of his brothers, Eddie, who was his best buddy, and his wife, to come, because my dad and they would always go fishing every year. You know, we just invited some of the extended family to come, and what we did was, and it was a way to honor mom and dad, because they both loved the Phillies. Mom loved baseball, and she played softball when she was younger, and as she would tell the grandkids, she played what? First base, baby. So when you get a suite, you can have a name if you want for your group. And so I came up with the name Dee and Lyre's Lucky Ducks, because mom always said she was a lucky duck. And that got put up on the digital screen a couple times before the game, and then I think in one of the innings during the game. And we were able to get a picture of that, and somebody took a picture of us inside the suite. It was lovely. But it was just a great way to remember them and to honor them with something that they would have enjoyed. And we could enjoy ourselves too. This year, we're taking my in-laws, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, to a minor league game. They live in the Reading area, Berks County, and there's the Reading, what do they call them now? The Reading Fightins, the Reading Fightin' Phils. And I got us box seats, and they're doing a Mother's Day buffet or something like that. So we're going to go there. That's how we're going to spend, the evening on Sunday. Again, my mother-in-law, she loves baseball. It's really great to sit and watch the game with them. So it's fun to continue to be able to do that. So just, if there's something that you want to do, if you don't want to see anybody, if you don't want to talk to anybody that day, you don't have to. If you just want to, if you're like, oh, Mom always loved walking around this particular park, again, if that makes you feel better, if that makes you feel closer to her, if it helps your pain, if it helps your grief, take that walk. Buy a small bouquet of the flowers that she loved. Or just spend time with your children and grandchildren. Just you do what you need to do in order to get through the day, and don't let anybody ever make you feel guilty about it or make you feel bad about it. Because unless you've already walked the path, you have no idea what it's like. And everybody handles things differently. Everybody processes grief differently. And some people, Mother's Day comes and goes and it doesn't bother them all. And that doesn't mean that they don't care or that they don't miss their loved one, that they don't miss their mama. It's just another day is probably going to creep up and bite them in the butt when they least expect it. So that's just my little tip from experience of how to handle these sorts of days over the past 4 years. And you're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to laugh. You're allowed to feel joy. You're allowed to be in the moment. If you're having a really great time, be in that moment and enjoy it. And again, don't let anybody ever take that away from you. Because you have to walk your path. Nobody else does. So, that's it. So, I hope this is helpful. And happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. And that includes biological mamas, adoptive mamas, foster mamas, bonus mamas, god mamas, teachers, leaders, mentors, grandmothers, aunties, to all of the women who take time out of their day, out of their lives, to be there to support a child. You may think, oh, I only see this kid once a month, what kind of impact do I have? You have no idea. You can have a very positive impact. And you absolutely should be celebrated for that. Okay, so, and for the soon-to-be mamas. And I know one. So, just, I hope you have a wonderful week. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed, and peaceful Mother's Day. Okay? So, till next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.